karate! Did you want to bring your choreographer here or someone?
Actually, he had to leave.
He had to leave? Was it something you said?
Well,
did you kick him in the face?
Possibly.
Yeah. Like I told Dan, like I know Tai Chi, but he has to come at me like real slow, like, but we're working on it.
My name is Chris McIntyre. This is the way I train in martial arts. My main objective is to defend and protect Canadians, along with newcomers to the country, against all bullying and racism.
So I am a graduate from the Theatre Arts program at Algonquin College. But I actually do come from a karate background, training for 22 years.
Has ever tasted fear or defeat. But did he just use the word enigma? Now this is definitely something I can call a red alert. So much for my day off.
Is this your first film?
Technically, yes.
Would you make another one for Kino next month?
For next month, let me think about it. Hell yeah!
Yeah! Get on!
There will be a sequel.
Yes. I love it. What was your favorite part of making this film?
I would say, when I worked with the one who played the villain, Enigma Man. Now, he actually doesn't come from a martial arts background. Okay, so
no, I want to be in the camera, in the footage.
Fair enough.
Yeah, well, come in.
No.
Oh, thank you. I love you, man.
Feel the love.
Don't make it weird. Okay.
So, yeah, basically, I was able to guide him through, gain some hands-on experience doing fight choreography, which is what I'd like to do in the future. Also, I really enjoyed how we were able to shoot at different angles.
Yeah. It's all about the creative angles because you have to cut on the action to make it look like there's contact, right?
Well, that, and also to make sure that it's a safe environment. Because there was actually one point where I countered his punch and I nailed him right in the gut. Not the one you saw, but another one. I'm just letting you in on a secret. No, he got up. He's okay.
You can call me First Dan.
As a fellow Dan,
Yes.
why do you consider yourself the first Dan?
Okay, yes, that's a good question. Actually, I actually do have my first degree black belt in karate. First Dan's been a nickname of mine since I was a high school student.
Wow. Okay, so you guys gonna fight it out in the parking lot? Dan!
All right, who's next?
On the 21st, I'm competing in the Nikkei Games karate tournament in Cypress, California.
Yeah! Thank you so much and best of luck. And do we say break a leg when it comes to martial arts, or is that just acting? We don't want to say break a leg. I'm sorry. Do not break a leg. Break the other leg. First Dan! First Dan! First Dan! First Dan! Thank you so much. Get off my stage. I'm kidding.
Thanks a lot for
Thanks so
having me.
much, man. Next month, man. Next month. Can I have dolphin semen on stage, please? So you previously shot this, but it didn't work out.
No, in the past I've always had other people with the camera work and the sound.
Yeah.
So the first shoot was a wash. Second shoot went better, but we had to do another reshoot after that for Dan's lines because the microphone cut out when nobody was wearing headphones, of course. So.
You filmed this 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Did it get better every time?
Less painful. The acting, yeah, less painful.
And the salt, of course, is present in the blue dolphin semen in each and every chocolate bar.
I'm sorry, did you say dolphin semen?
We're just anticipating the market.
Tastes like the ocean and happiness.
We were shooting in a place where there were other people outside through a very thin door, and I kind of really liked that. You know, we kept saying Blue Dolphin semen over and over, and it was sort of carrying out in the hallway. But about the actual production itself, it's just always fun as a writer to see stuff sort of come alive and like involve friends and everything like that. And I don't know, I'm just really interested in health foods and how dolphins fuck, really. I often think often how they copulate. Interesting fact, actually. Male dolphins have a prehensile penis. It can actually wrap around a scuba diver's arm and drag him down.
no.
Sorry. Blue dolphin semen has the highest amount of vitamins, electrolytes, and minerals found in any substance on Earth.
How the hell do you get the dolphin semen?
We hire war distressed Ukrainian scuba divers who, with lubrication and a loving yet firm grip.
There's no way I'm working for a company that strokes off dolphins. I mean, I got to say dolphin semen a lot, and I got a line about stroking off dolphins, so I'm pretty happy with that. And there's this wonderful kind of plate wobbling effect after I die, and that actually just happened in the moment.
Would you work with Francis again?
Yes, I would.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Francis is awesome. He's a tender and compassionate lover. And, he's single out there.
Those are lies on video.
Any questions for the Dolphin Semen Gang? Okay.
Don't call us that.
Jesus God.
We need to get jackets now.
Yeah, blue.
What makes Dolphin Semen blue?
Yeah.
Smurfs.
Like all new artists out here, you'll just get an idea that'll pop into your head and it won't leave, and it'll start running around and moving into the house and just, all right, I gotta get this down on paper, even though it's incredibly dumb and stupid. And it just, you just gotta get it out, and just that's the way it sort of like sprayed forth like a cloud of blue dolphin semen.
That, and I've known Dan for a long time. He's very talented, and I want to give him a chance to get his work out there.
That's nearly half a cup of dolphin semen.
Blue dolphin semen.
The semen?
Blue dolphin semen. Blue dolphin semen. Blue dolphin semen. Blue dolphin semen.
Dolphin semen. With dolphin semen.
Blue dolphin semen. I think it's interesting that we're four guys up here talking about animal semen.
Yes. Thank you so much, everyone. And Francis, I hope you make another one next year. Thank you so much. I feel like Bob Barker, The Price is Right. Hey, come on down. You're the next contestant. May Dib. Well, that's short. That's short. May Dib. Are you nervous because they're all like judging you right now and like watching you? Especially that guy right there, Dan.
Yeah, I'm pretty nervous right now.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
You're in good company. Just imagine everyone naked.
Oh, no, I'm good.
No, are you sure? Okay. I am, Dad. Was this your first film?
It was my second film ever. Yeah. So, kind of? I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, my number two.
What was your favorite part of making this film?
Filming the karaoke scene. We had a lot of fun doing that, and yeah, it was just a lot of messing around. Yeah. I can't swear because my mom's here.
Uh-oh. Wow. That's, yeah. And you edited this film yourself.
So on this version, most of it was me, yes, and then on the YouTube version, John will be doing the color grading. And then I have Arrow, who helped out with sound a little bit too. But yeah, most of it was done by me, and it was a long, painstaking process. I hope to never do that again.
Oh no, that was my next question. I hope you're not too discouraged.
No, I'm not. I think I will definitely want to make more. And yeah, just more stupid films like that.
Yeah.
With
And
no
if-
plot.
And if it is discouraging, you could always just like shorten it and make simple stuff. I mean, go simple sometimes. It doesn't have to be elaborate and complicated. What was your favorite part of making this film? You can hold the mic.
Probably the cupcake scene. It was really fun. I overdone it. I was only supposed to do once, but I did it twice, accidentally.
I had to fire her for that. So.
Oh yeah, she had to fire me.
Enjoy!
This is so not fair. You'll be hearing from my father.
That's okay. I just heard from your mother.
You're moving away soon, aren't you?
Oh my God, don't expose me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, next week.
Where are you going to?
Southern California.
Yeah. What's going on in California?
You know, just like going there to, I guess, like, you know, be with all the other clout chasers, you know, people like me who are crazy. And, you know, I might end up in the Hollywood Hills or I might end up on Hollywood Boulevard. Like,
Hollywood Hills.
That's amazing. I really wish you good luck. It takes a lot of courage to go there. And, you know, you always have a home here in this community. Any questions for May and her film? Yes, Dan.
Were the cupcakes in the film made by you, or were they from Costco?
Were they made by you or from Costco?
Actually, they're from Walmart. I don't really, I try to avoid going to Costco as much as possible. So, yes, Walmart.
Everyone's at Costco. Every time me and my girlfriend go to Costco, they're like, it's the middle of the week, and she's like, why aren't you at work? What? That's all she says. She yells at people in the parking lot. Why aren't you at work? This is my day off. It's Tuesday. Let me just give me peace. Right? Costco, it's insane. Big carts, everything. Any other questions? No? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hello. Oh, you played the daughter. Hello.
Hi.
Thanks for coming out. Don't be shy. We're all drunk. We have no idea what you're saying.
Nathan was like, you can speak for me, so.
Oh, here, grab the mic and share it. It's really cool.
Oh,
It
yeah?
feels like you're doing karaoke. Here we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
So was this your first film?
No. No.
No.
No.
You've been doing film before? Let's get a bit closer to the camera, not that it's
She's
awkward.
speaking for Nathan.
Nathan.
Oh.
Nathan's our
Oh
director.
yeah, I can pretend to be Nathan right now. Yeah, I've done films before.
You're probably planning on killing us. Honey, go back inside. I don't trust this man.
You've got to be kidding.
Pretty stupid plan.
You had to be dramatic. You had to, like, you know, we're funny people, look at us, right? So, but to be like, bring that intensity, that drama, that emo, how was it for you? Did you have to prepare?
I have an anxiety disorder, so I was already stressed out anyway. Okay, so.
I think you did a wonderful job, and I hope you continue. And, I mean, this is a great community to do this in. I mean, very supportive people here. And you know me, so that's like really cool. And you know a lot of these people. You know that guy right there with the glasses, Dan Molson.
Good day. So what seems to be the problem?
She took my keys and will not give them back.
Ma'am? Whose keys are those?
Yes.
Thing on.
Is it on?
We can hear you.
No, okay.
Speak a bit closer. Like, cup it in your hands like that. Pretend you're like. So, I've seen you act, and you're taking classes and things like that, and you know, not to blow smoke up your ass, but I think this was a wonderful performance.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
For people who know Petra, I mean, it's just wow, so good. Are you happy with the performance?
Yeah, it was actually difficult because you have, like, we were getting so ramped up, and so, you know, when you keep going and you keep going, and then Nathan's like, okay, this time over the top, and I'm like, oh, I'm a superhero, goddammit!
Look, my mom isn't well, okay?
Ma'am,
She has this disorder.
I'm going to say this one more time. Give him back his keys.
So that was at my front door, and so I did tell neighbors that you may hear some yelling at my place, and I did contact the City of Ottawa Film Office
Because of the gun, the prop gun.
because I knew somebody was going to be getting killed. And then Nathan said, well, did you tell them that somebody's going to get shot with a gun by a police officer? And I said, no. So I messaged them back again, and they are the ones that check in with bylaw and with the police and things like that, so you don't even have to do that. So we were shooting on a Monday, and Monday morning I got an email from them saying, you can do it all if you're away from the road except for the part of the person being shot. And we're like, oh shit, what are we gonna do? So we were kind of, when we were getting to that point, John Andrews plays the police officer. I don't know if any of you know John, But he showed up and we're like, well, maybe we can just sneak it in quickly. And I said, we were thinking about it, can we, because it's short, it's part of the scene. And we decided, no, we better not, because they had told me to do it in public like that, we would have to hire a police officer to stand by while we're shooting that part and get a permit, and that would probably take 10 days. So we decided that we were going to do it, but that part is in the backyard. And Nathan, who is really good, like he just went, okay, and the way he shot it up towards the sky, it actually really worked, because by then this woman is on her knees. And so it really worked. You can't even, well, I don't think you could tell that it was two different places, right?
Yeah. Hands behind your head! Don't move.
You know, every time we do one of these, I learn something new, and one of them is that you can make things work. It was interesting being in the audience at the back, because, you know, there are some parts that seem funny, right? Because, you know, Don Lee, who played the neighbor, he's just like getting so into, well, then I'll just, and then people chuckled. And then as it gets closer and closer to the end, well, from my perspective anyway, it sounded like the laughs were getting a little bit more uncomfortable. Like, what is actually going on here?
Mom, just say thank you.
I'm sorry, but
You're sorry. I'm the one who's sorry for bringing over your stupid bill.
She said she's sorry. We'll take her mail. Thank you.
I was talking to Lisa, and I'm like, this is my broad idea, and she wrote the script, and I'm reading it, and I'm like, fuck. I mean, holy shit. I mean, wow. How are we going to do this? Because it's pretty extreme, right? It was hard to do. I mean, the topic is very
but rewarding on many
hard.
levels.
She'll give your keys back, and we can all pretend this didn't even happen. Look, she has this disorder.
He's already called the police. I don't care. They're not going to do anything.
I don't know if the illness was ever mentioned, but it was like bipolar or schizophrenia or something, somebody who's delusional. Okay. You know, somebody, I mean, we all have that little bit in our mind, right? Like, oh, did I say the wrong thing? Or, you know, what did the person mean by doing that or whatever? But this is just to the extreme where you start to think that things are happening when they're not. And the daughter sort of takes over and tries to keep the mother out of situations where things could happen, because it can turn like that.
I think you two deserve a huge thank you, because it's a message that is rarely put out like that.
Yeah.
So amazing. Just thank you.
I'm looking at you, Lisa Muser. Thank you for writing this. You're amazing.
Yeah. Thanks for watching it.
Thank you. Thanks for being in this. I hope to see you again.
Yeah.
Do more. Do more.
I was here in May.
Great job, and thanks for coming up. I know it's a little nerve-wracking, but thank you so much. You did a great job. This was an interesting film, and you're very interested in the reaction and the perception of your film, because what happened, you say it, because I talk too much.
No, go ahead. Yeah,
Okay.
It's fine. We're all in this together. Go ahead. So this was the one we were supposed to do last Kino, and the one I ended up doing was the plan B, because the weather wasn't on our side for an outdoor shoot. So this time the weather was good except for the wind. So Vincent's like, yeah, it's not gonna work. Let's just shoot it anyway, without really much dialogue, even though I had a full script written.
It was very different in the script, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we were editing until, what, was it last night?
Yeah.
We were editing last night. We edited this last night.
Yeah.
Holy crap. So, and then we weren't sure of, you said, oh, we're going to put inner dialogue in
Yeah.
it. And I'm like, I don't know, let me send it to Delaney, see what he thinks.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked
That's
Delaney.
what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
I like the fact that I could extrapolate more without inner dialogue.
Yeah. So I thought about putting inner dialogue, and then I was looking for music, and then I found this rom-com tune, and I'm like, I'm just gonna watch it with no dialogue and see what it looks like. I'm like,
And the music kind of fit, but well, we did cut the music. We cut music like we cut film.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we made the music work. It sounds like I'm doing the work. It's not. It's all her. Like she calls the shots. She calls the editing. She knows. So it's like I'm just there to do what I'm told, essentially.
Yeah, he's a good listener.
I'm a good
Just
listener.
Crack the whip.
I love how animated your face is and your face is. I love, because you guys are amazing comedic actors, but also amazing dramatic actors. And it seems to go hand in hand sometimes. To understand tragedy, you know, to understand comedy, you have to understand tragedy a lot. And you bring it. And you bring it. And you have a lot of depth, Mara, and that's what I love about you.
Hey, Ottawa, thank you very much. I know it's been a hard year. My thoughts have been with you. I lived there for some years.
You're studying for an advanced degree. You said you wanted to be a teacher.
I still do. And I will.
This is not a way to begin a teaching career.
A friend of my dad's calls. A guy he hasn't talked to in a while. Says to him, his daughter's doing sex work in Ottawa. And I'm kind of like, the bells are going off. Because you can just imagine what a couple of boomer dads are thinking when somebody finds out that somebody's daughter is involved in that industry, right? Yeah.
You know you could go to prison for this. For years. You do realize that.
I'll remind you, sir, that your voluntary contribution was for companionship only.
He told me she's a student at Ottawa U, and I've been fortunate to maintain a fairly strong network of people in Ottawa for this many years. And so after a little private investigating, we'll say, I came to the conclusion that there was a business operating under some principles which I found rather intriguing.
The inspiration for this?
Well, I just got together with Luco, and I wasn't really sure what was going on, so I just, filmed it, and I thought it was spectacular what he brought to the table, and Hassan, who was also in the film, brought to the table was just incredible.
Leo trying to pick up a chick with his dad at the party.
With his dad?
Dude walked up to the girl and be like, yo, what's up, baby? Yo, my dad's here. I don't want to get embarrassed.
You compose the music for a lot of these films, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what's your process?
My process is like, I don't have the luxury of having real like instruments per se, but I, sit in front of a computer and I'm pretty much watching a scene as it unfolds, and as I'm sitting there I'm coming up with ideas, and I'm using plugins through my recording program to just literally figure out exactly what is going to mesh with the scene at hand.
Yo, talk to me, man.
My father abused me.
I enjoy just being able to create emotion or create something that draws the emotion in the scene. I really enjoy it.
That's amazing. So you're essentially working off of the footage. You're creating based on the footage you see.
Yes. I'm sometimes it's hard because I'm like, some people are like, I got this idea, and I'm like, okay, cool, I got some ideas, but then until I see the scene unfold, generally it's like, that's where I think a lot of my work process comes through.
Bro, you'll never be the man he was. You're better than him. I got you, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry about that.
I'm open for a lot of different projects, and I like to explore different options.
Okay, no, that's great. So pornography it is then. Okay,
Yeah,
so I have a film.
Bring it on.
It's a lot of bass and a lot of, we're gonna work Matt's in it, so. Any other questions?
I didn't even know about this.
Man, your film was, and yes,
It wasn't my film. It was mine.
Yes, it's yours.
This man's here.
Tyler Pope and Company.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
I mean, well, it was just three of us. So
You can call me guy with the face. I'm sorry for that. I'll give you the
It's
mic.
a nice face.
Your film was really well received. Wait, are you flirting with me?
Yeah, a little bit.
My girlfriend's here, but you know, we're open.
I mean,
No,
well,
I'm kidding.
Shield your eyes a little bit.
Yeah. It was really good, and what I especially loved about it, it was the pacing and the comedic timing. It was on. It got so many laughs. It was just you're a comedic genius. Don't let it get to your head though. Well, slow down. But it was.
Wait, I'm funny for once?
What? You're funny. So, is this your first film?
Yes, it is.
First film.
There is no good news. Do you remember Stacy Gilbert's 23rd birthday bash?
Not much other than it was Wednesday, September 27th. The weather was 22 degrees, but with the humidity it was supposed to feel like 28 degrees. I only had maple and brown sugar oatmeal with apple slices that day, so I was tipsy by 8:16 p.m.
It's like it was mostly with Tyler where I was thinking, all right, like for this one, like why don't you just cower in the corner for some reason? I don't know. Like continuity wasn't exactly something I was concerned about. Like yeah, you're just gonna change T-shirts in between shots. Like the lights are just gonna be out with like a flashlight on you. Like oh you devil.
I'm gonna be upside down for once.
Yeah. We just hung him upside down.
I really like the moon and the sun.
I'm the moon! Woo! Good night, baby! Or is it? Nah, I'm terrible. I'm the sun! Ooh, early bird gets the worm, know what I mean? I'm gonna fucking explode one day.
And I was really impressed with it. When I saw it, I laughed so much. Tyler, what was your favorite part of making this film?
My favorite part, just acting in it, really. Just the general comedic timing and just the comedy of it.
It was fun. Were you guys like smoking pot or something to make it funnier?
No, because I can't smoke pot. But
no, I drink wine on set, and that's okay.
I mean, yeah, we were at it at like 10:30 in the morning. This wasn't a wake and bake job.
Well, it's got to be.
I mean, if it helps, I drank a beer afterwards. But
oh yeah.
Did you used to watch a lot of Teletubbies when you were a kid?
That was an actual reference.
That's exactly what I was going for. Like I went online and I looked up like how to do Teletubbies sun effect. And I ended up like going through a bunch of tutorials where like I was going for the annoying orange effect. If you guys remember the annoying orange, and it's it actually ended up looking pretty okay. It's like so that's.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Focus! I'm gonna take Ben's dad on a platonic spaghetti dinner where he'll have a little too much red wine.
Oh, so he won't be able to drive home, but what about
Uber? Lyft? Asking a friend for a ride? No! Ben's dad has a podcast.
Yeah, okay.
What was your favorite part of it? Filming it or editing it?
Well, like filming, it usually isn't very glamorous with me. Like usually, like we do something funny, then it's just like cut, and then I'm just like, all right, let's just do it again. Like if it isn't making me at least kind of giggle, I'm not gonna use it. So like in editing, it's like, all right, I'm gonna Frankenstein this into something like weird and unhinged, because I wanted to make something for Kino, and I was thinking about it like way too hard. So then I was like, all right, well, like let's just make something stupid. Let's go for stupid and see if you guys connect with it. And yeah, turns out you guys are just as unhinged as me.
I mean, yeah, I'd like to say witty because there was a lot of witty comedy in there. So don't. Stupid is good. It's okay to be stupid, but I thought it was really quite brilliant. Please make more.
Well, there's an art to stupidity. Yeah, I think it's what I go for.
I'm sorry. So what was your film about? It was so abstract.
It's about somebody who moves and just kind of misses their old life. That's essentially it. And then the way I decided to approach it was like in an abstract way.
I love the way your mind works because I love some of the shots in it. They're so creative. When you approach a shot, like a specific scene, do you think of it creatively? Like, how am I gonna portray this in a different way than what is normal?
I mean, I kind of just grab the camera and like look at the room and see what I can do. I don't really think about it that much.
No. Okay, work with me here. So, do you edit yourself?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you find that that's important?
Yeah.
Editing your own film?
Yeah. I mean, like with this film, I didn't like come up with a script or anything. I kind of just did a bunch of random shots and so forth, and then in the editing room I kind of saw it, and like I thought like none of the things really like were cohesive.
Yeah.
So I spent like a long time editing it. I was gonna give it to you for the previous Kino.
Yeah.
But then I was like, it's not done. I thought I could do it in like 3 days, and then it ended up taking me like 2 weeks because it took me a long time to kind of find the point of view of the film.
I'll be honest, I'm so like impressed right now because that's the way I film. I film random stuff and I write it in the editing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Dude, we're totally gonna get along. Hey.
Or trapped in a dream.
Keep making them. I love everything about them. I love the abstract nature of them and how you tell the story, but go different ways to tell it. Please continue making more films. Anything you'd like to add? No. Okay. Thank you so much, Paul.
I just wanted to make a film about an abstract journey. So it's about one lady crossing the bridge. It's about one lady crossing the bridge. So she's kind of like, it's abstract, right? Like, is she going on a trip, an inner journey, outer journey? So I just kind of left all that part blank. And yeah, I just want to see what happened. And yeah, that's what we ended up with.
You wanted to do something? You did it.
I certainly did.
So what kind of sound did you use for that film? Like, because it was outdoors, it was noisy.
Well, that's kind of interesting because I had a whole bunch of dialogue recorded, and maybe about 10% of it was usable, and that's the stuff I put in the film. So it kind of added to the sense of mystery, but there's no reason, there's no meaning to the madness. It's just the only audio that ended up being clean.
For decades.
And I really like the way you cut because there's something about the way you edit the film. It's almost abstract. It's very surreal. Is it intentional?
Kind of yes and kind of no. Like some of it we just shot and then just kind of put it together. But the basic structure I had kind of in my head before. So yeah, that part was pre-planned.
When you went shopping for all those wedding dresses and you never got married.
So I know they usually do film. Was it film or digital?
Yeah, that was digital. Yeah, just because of the time constraint. Yeah. Going to the dark side.
I'm going to experiment, so I'm going to move around while I'm filming things and then try to match that up with something afterwards. It just doesn't work. Unless you're Vincent, he makes that work really, really well.
Oh, stop it. Keep going. I think you did a good job because you made a shot list.
I did. For the very first time, I made a shot list. We did, because we filmed it in 2 days, which was hard for continuity, because some of the things we got rid of and then had to find a way to get back again, like Harvey's bags.
Yeah, keep him busy. How about you?
Well, it's all been work. I did date this guy.
Okay.
So,
Tell me.
Okay.
We tried really hard to match the glasses on versus glasses off, and we fucked up. That's just the way it went.
And we edited together, so we made the call to, nobody noticed, so it's the continuity be damned. We made it flow.
It's the best we could do with what we had, and I learned so much from this particular experience. One major thing is sound is so vitally important.
He was so, I mean, am I being judgmental? Am I? I think, am I? I'm being a bit judgmental, aren't I? Maybe.
No. Go for it. No, okay, was he honest and forthright about it?
Yes, he was.
And even things like at the end when I'm walking back, originally I had my dog stroller and I wanted to have the tripod set up with the camera, and I was gonna pull it back, and it sounded like, oh, that's gonna be good. And I'm gonna pull this thing back, and I'm pulling, but unfortunately when we got there, my camera would not fit onto my tripod and all of these things, so I had to walk it back, step, step. All of the sound transferring. But you know, you do what you can, you make the best of it, and you learn from it for the next time. And that's what I took from that experience. But I had wonderful actresses that are sitting out there that did not come up with me, even though I said, please come up there with me. But they were really amazing, and they did everything, because I had an idea. There was no script, no dialogue. There was, this is the idea, we talked about what the characters were, and I said, run with it. And they did, and they were absolutely amazing. So I really want to thank them so much for all the work they put into it.
Don't give up.
That's really good. Dan Molson.
No, my question's done.
Well, come on, man. What is your
There
question?
was no dumb
There's
questions,
no dumb questions.
only dumb answers, and that will come from me.
The salt that was used on the fries.
That was sugar.
Was that blue dolphins?
No, oh my gosh.
That's nearly half a cup of dolphin semen.
Blue dolphin semen. Blue dolphin semen.
If I had have known, it would have definitely been blue dolphin.
That's a great idea.
Don't knock it till you try.
But the interesting thing about that was we did not get salt from Harvey's with any of the food that we ordered. So one of the lovely actresses, I'm not going to say which one, went to the Happy Goat Company to see if we could get salt. They gave us sugar, because that's what they had, and so that's what they brought back. So sugar went on the French fries, which technically still fit the theme.
See, my stupid question actually brought up something interesting.
I told you it wasn't going to be a stupid question.
So this is a true testament. It's if you don't have anything to film with, use your old phone. Participate, be creative.
You know, like, and that's what it was. It's like, did I have my wonderful director of photography? No. I had my phone. I'm very limited in what I know how to do. Unfortunately, when I'm looking and I'm focusing through the camera, I'm looking at very specific things, which means I did not notice the lack of sound. I did not notice lack of continuity. I did not notice a whole lot of things until reviewing it back the other way. And I thought, that's where I learned something. And unfortunately, I wish I had learned it before all of that, but that is the process in which I've gone through.
And next time?
Next time will not be the same as that time.
I think it turned out relatively well. I
am very proud of what it was. I'm proud of the actresses because they took a very difficult concept with no real direction.
Yeah.
And I said, do something with this. And they did. And I'm really, really amazed at how hard they worked. They were
I love it. I love it. So is this your first film?
Yes, it is actually.
I'm gonna bring the camera closer. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
What? There we go. So, who did the filming?
The filming was done by Tyler, and the sound was done by Nick Allen.
Tyler Pope?
Yeah.
Like that guy right there?
Yes.
With the hat?
Yeah.
He's everywhere, man.
Yep.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was actually directing one of my scripts, actually bringing them to life. I've been writing scripts for a couple of years now, but up until now, I never actually got to filming one because I didn't exactly know how to get to doing that. But after auditioning for a few films myself, I actually learned how to do auditions, get actors, and then get a crew through connections, and then ta-da!
It got a really good reception. I was really surprised and happy at the same time. I hope you were encouraged.
Oh, thank you very much.
You can't really think working in retail is exhausting.
It is when you're dealing with one angry customer and another one is waiting and then you've got a task to complete.
If you had to like one sentence premise, what would it be?
Don't piss off a woman or they'll go insane. I mean, you saw it, right?
Yeah.
What did you just say? How dare you speak to me like that, young lady? Ah! Excited? Yeah, me too. Here we go with mommy.
Are you gonna make another one?
Yes, I am. I just gotta remember next time to make it under 5 minutes. And
10 minutes.
Under 10 minutes. And
I got a few ideas, but I'm gonna have to
save them for next time.
Yes, I will.
Yes. Thank you so much, Emmanuel.
Anytime.
I know the ending of my film. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. I film visuals and I write it in the editing. Not all my films, but the absolute.
So are your films, obviously they're very true to you.
Yes.
And experiences you've had in life.
And
And
there's been a lot.
that moment with Sarah, that was so beautiful. It was such a vulnerable moment.
It was.
And it was so nurturing. Like it just, the love, the relationship you two have developed was captured in that moment.
I can't stop staring at her. Oh my god.
I think you both are very
Yeah.
lucky to have found each other because it's working. It's working.
This was her film debut, and thank you so much for being in my film. It means so much to me.
She did awesome.
She did amazing.
She's gonna do more, right? More?
That was amazing.
Next one, porn shop.
And you're right. I'm not in it. But
we already have a composer.
I have a
Yeah,
composer.
Sarah.
Yeah. But you're right. It was about being vulnerable and about letting go and letting someone love you, and that was my end goal in the film. And you know, having her stroke my head on her lap was something I never thought I could do, and so.
When it's with the right person.
And it's the right person.
There must be something in the water. Am I drowning in my rain? A feeling washes over me. I should be calling out your name, and all I'll ever be.
And all the shots that were shot on the piano were actually here. Yeah, and I did it all myself. It was just me and like a camera, so it was all like there was no one here. So watching it back, thinking, wow, that's cool.
Do you and Sarah have an open relationship?
I don't know which one of us are you after. It depends. No, we don't.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
That's funny.
He turns me on.
Oh, thank you. We'll talk later. Oh, yeah. And any questions? Yes, Delaney.
I just have a question about the juxtaposition of the piano keys that made no sound versus the typewriter that was there. Like, what was that conveying? Because I'm not sure I got that the way I would like to get that.
Well, it's about writing your own story first. So the typewriter was about you're the narrator, you create your own story. So to take control over that, and the keys were just the music, the soundtrack of my life, and they kind of go together. So I was writing nonsense at the beginning. It was just like the keys were just writing nonsense, and then I was just hitting one note.
And I found that very powerful as an image.
Thank you. It was
the soundless key thing and the.
It was just the one note, yeah.
Writing, but then it ultimately did create a word. Whereas initially when I'm looking at it, it's going, it didn't seem to be writing anything.
No, it was
but
just
then
nonsense and
ultimately
gibberish.
it created a word, and I thought that was really powerful.
Oh, thank you. And the music as well was just the one note, You're stuck. You're not able to move forward because you're stuck on that one sound until I hit the other note, and then I start creating the melody. So there's a lot of subtext in there. It was all intentional. It does mean anyone should get it because it is vague and, like you said, open to interpretation.
Yeah.
So whatever you got out of it, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But
and
it was
that is the
powerful,
point.
and that's what I got out of it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People understand, when they see.
Can I tell you a secret?
Sure.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Delaney, would you like to come up and do the closing ceremonies with me?
Oh my God, ceremonies.
Sarah Monies.
Sarah, Monies.
It's got your name in there. No.
Give us all the monies.
Monies.
No, we want monies.
Here we go. We'll do the thing here. We'll say goodbye. Thank you so much, everyone. I know it ran a bit long, so what we're going to do in the future is we're going to limit it to 12 films. The point of Kino is to just encourage people to make films. And like you saw tonight on a phone, a lot of first-timers here tonight as well in filmmaking. Yes. And it's amazing. Congratulations.
It is really wonderful to see.
This is a supportive community, as you can see, and people, it's well received. And feel good about yourselves, you know, and come out and do something.
We love the storytelling.
Yeah. This is where you have a creative voice and we're listening. So please make films. Don't let anything stop you, including yourself.